Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, I don't do this very often, but I want to do it before I launch into the news. Please subscribe to the Bulldog Show on YouTube. We're almost ready to hit 10,000 subscribers, which is a nice milestone. I'm really honored. Please spread the word. Also, you can download for free the app for the Bulldog Show, and there's an app for Bulldog Reports. Bulldog Reports is a repository of news where we take the news. It's like a real conservative, libertarian, pro-Trump Drudge Report. You're going to like it. If that's the kind of news you want, you won't need any other news site besides the Bulldog Reports. But I really appreciate all of you sharing. Also, I want to plug September the 11th. September the 11th, Freedom Fest from 4 to 10 p.m. There's flyers out. We've been posting it, but I just want to plug it. All right, let's jump into this. NBC News leading foreign respondent named Richard Engel has referred to the Afghanistan debacle as an American humiliation. You know, we bash them all the time, the liberal news media. So I at least want to give them credit when they say something that they deserve credit for. At least NBC's foreign is talking about this being a massive American humiliation. I don't know if it's true, but my buddy Jeff Cantor just sent me the military hardware that the Afghanis got. Oh, my God. You know what? Joe Biden just supplied the Taliban and Al-Qaeda with all the military resources they need to invade neighboring freaking countries. It is off the charts. And what happened yesterday, Joe Biden has announced he's not extending the August 31st deadline of withdrawal. You're SOL if you don't get out by then. This is but in the history of America, and I know my American history, this is going to go down as one of the, if not the, biggest foreign policy disasters ever. Ever. It kind of puts the Bay of Pigs into like a B-roll, a commercial in a B-roll movie compared to a major motion hit. River Valley Nursing Home reported 34 vaccinated people. 34 vaccinated people with COVID. That ought to scare the hell out of you, because where have they pushed the vax? Nursing homes. I also got a follow-up email from somebody who works there and says all of these people had prior bad issues. The deceit. You see what happens when the American, put the American Communist tent up there. Do you see what happens when they all walk in lockstep together? This is surreal where we live in. This is like living in a communist country. Misinformation, it's propaganda. You will believe this, you will do this, no matter what the facts are. And remember what the lawsuit did. We outlined the history of the government lying, corporations lying, pharmaceuticals lying, the Democratic Party lying, the Republican Party lying. They're all a bunch of lying scoundrels. But we're supposed to believe them on the facts, the vaccine. Taliban versus Joe Biden. The Taliban wins. That is a freaking humiliation. Taliban says we're not going to extend it. By the way, we even send our CIA guy to talk to Taliban. Wonder what he said to them. CVS, the pharmacy, the national chain, is encouraging their employees to tattletale on their other employees if they see or hear anything out of line. More communism. Herschel Walker has announced his candidacy for U.S. Senate in Georgia. Good for Herschel Walker. Good guy, a black guy. That's going to be fun for the Dems, isn't it? And a freaking state hero. I don't think there's any question. You got Bo Jackson and you got Herschel Walker. Herschel probably wins. Herschel Walker is the greatest college football player probably of all time. But Herschel Walker is a good guy, and what a great candidate for the U.S. Senate in Georgia. It's coming. David Spade and company. I wanted to cover this because when you got Adam Carolla, David Spade, James Woods, Tim Allen, and these kind of good guys from Hollywood that speak out against the cancel culture and all the wokeness and everything else. Dennis Miller. You know, these are and these guys seem to all be friends too. Dennis Miller. You know, Adam Sandler, I don't know where he's in this thing, but I can't believe Adam Sandler's not right there. Chris Rock isn't, you know, see, that's a whole gang, that whole gang of Adam Sandlers. But thank God for these guys speaking out. Local school boards, ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I give you Bulldog Media at your service to help vote out of office all local school boards. We can go after Beechwood. We can go after Kenton County. We'll go after Boone County. Let's go after them all. And my little brother Jeremy, who happens to be the attorney for the Beechwood School District in Kenton County, well, we could get him fired too. So the bottom line is, let's do it. These local school boards follow the Kentucky State Board of Education, who are all appointed by Governor Beshear. It's unbelievable. Terry McAuliffe from Virginia has come out and said, let's make life difficult for the unvaccinated. Some more communist. You wonder why I call it communist? That's what happens in a communist country. Let's make it more difficult for the vaccinated. Russia and Saudis. Russia has made a military deal with the Saudi Arabians. I mean, nobody trusts Joe Biden anymore. Unbelievable. The AP is referring to terrorists from Palestine as activists. Activists. Oh, my goodness. Charlie Watts. Just want to honor Charlie Watts. Rest in peace, the drummer of the Rolling Stones. Also, recently, Don Everly of the Everly Brothers passed away, and Tom T. Hall, who's one of my favorites of all time. His simple songs, Old Dogs and Children and Watermelon Wine, Faster Horses, Older Whiskey, Younger Women. That's a classic. I love that song. Kamala. Kamala's in Singapore, and she said something that was bizarre. She said, buy Christmas presents now. What the hell does that mean? What does she know? What? Buy Christmas presents now? What's going to happen at freaking Christmas time? I mean, is anybody going to ask Kamala, what do you mean, Kamala? Buy Christmas presents now. That's scary as hell, isn't it? Tony Hawk. You know, I'm trying to stay hip here. Tony Hawk is selling skateboards for $500 that has a little bit of his blood in him, and they're selling out. I love Tony Hawk, man. The guy's about the same age as me, maybe a little younger, and he still gets out there and does it. Remember, that was a blood in the tennis shoes. That didn't go over very well, but little blood in it's Tony Hawk's blood in a skateboard. I get it. Sabrina and Tyler, what the hell can we put my blood on and sell? Passed out, felon. We reported this. I can't believe I missed this. There's a felon that passed out in L.A., and he had guns, he had drugs, and he had like several hundred or 1,000 mail-in ballots. And it struck me, was it Hunter Biden? Was it Hunter Biden? I mean, do we know the name of this guy, or did Hunter pass out? Think about it. I can't wait till somebody asks the question, where did you get these ballots? He had a gun, drugs, and ballots. The only thing you'll get in trouble for in California is, of course, is the gun. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Let me know what you think I should sell with my blood.